As India hosts the biggest maritime gathering at International Fleet Review, I'm joined by Vice Admiral Villanova, who's the Op Commander of Operation Atalanta. Sir, a very warm welcome here. We see that a lot of delegates are here. More than 70 countries have come to IFR. How do you feel about this particular event, first of all?
First of all, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed about the hospitality, the sharp look of the Indian Navy, and the opportunities that we have to interact with the Indian Navy and one of the 73 delegates. So I see this as an opportunity, a day of joy, and a day of coordination with the Indian Navy.
EU and India are moving ahead, not only in terms of defense ties. We also see that there is a lot being done on the trade agreement. So how do you see this as an expansion of the naval projects also between both the countries?
Yes, I'm agreed with your approach to this. So I am Op Commander Operation Atalanta, a EU Maritime mission, but I am just part of the biggest tragedy here in the area. We just do commerce, like the agreement that we have just, and we contribute to maritime security. So I just see the way the EU acts in this area as an integrated approach with all the means possible. Atalanta is just one of those focus on maritime security and contribute to that.
How do you look ahead to the cooperation with Indian Navy?
I am very positive and I am looking forward because this is my third year of command and we have improving a lot. So I humbly always approach to the Indian Navy to recognize they are the main contributors in the Indian Ocean, but we also have our part, our spot, because even though we are not as powerful and with so many means in the area, we just again contribute fairly well, we coordinate with them, and I hope to continue this great cooperation, and I'm sure it will happen.
We see a lot of anti-piracy operations also, and you are also dealing in these operations. Tell us about this and how do you cooperate with India in such operations?
Okay. To answer this question, let me give you the latest example of the Hellas Aphrodite, which is a Maltese motor vessel that has been liberated by Atalanta, but I don't like to say that. It has been liberated by Atalanta and many others. Among those, the Indian Navy. We have the chance to be simultaneously at sea, liberating that vessel, and we managed to coordinate our actions and to free both together the vessels. So we are seeing each other at sea quite often, and we should continue coordinated and improving as we are, and take these opportunities like this review to talk with the leadership and to discuss issues.
Sir, what impresses you the most? Because the Indian Navy is expanding its capabilities. We've seen in multiple operations. What impresses you the most about the Indian Navy?
To be honest, I'm impressed. You mentioned about how it's exploding. It seems like very recently it has exploded not only with capabilities, but with the new maritime law and the will to use it. So I am impressed by the professionalism of the Indian Navy, and to be honest, about the hospitality and friendship.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Would you like to add something else as a message to the counterparts you meet here?
Yes, the only message is for grateful, and we should to continue the great coordination because it's on the good for everybody. The stability at sea, it's always good stability in land. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for speaking to India today. So this is how the partnership is growing, and the International Fleet Review is also a platform not only just to show the prowess, but to build this bond between nations, and EU happens to be one of the most important strategic and defense partners with India. This is Shivani Sharma with camera person Pradeep Gupta for India Today from Visakhapatnam.